Remember that movie Tremors? It starred Kevin Bacon. I know Reba McEntire was in it. Giant worm-like tunneling creatures. You ever notice that I don't think there was ever a video game based on that movie, even though the movie pretty much screamed video game, which is kind of odd because there's a franchise. I mean, it's like several movies. There's a YouTuber that focuses on Atari 2600 game programming. They have made or are making a Tremors video game for the Atari 2600, and what's interesting is just how damn freaking interesting they've made this by mixing two genres. One, the Dig Dug style, arcade digging, you get single screen, move around, dig things up. You could also say this is very similar to Boulder Dash. Either one, except this doesn't scroll, that's why I say Dig Dug. The other genre that this is mixing in is Minesweeper. And how the Minesweeper angle comes into play is you are a seismologist trying to, miner, trying to go down in the mines and dig out your workers, the survivors. Along the way, you're also having to eliminate graboid eggs. There's also graboids out in the mines too. That's where your seismology machine comes in handy. It's color-coded, which is this is where the ingenious part comes into play. The seismology machine, it has three colors to tell you what's going on around you. If it's showing red, there's a graboid in your immediate vicinity, which is quite scary because it means there's a graboid right next to you. So up to three sides, there could be a graboid. You don't know which one of those, where it's at. And that's the scary part, because if the graboid gets you, obviously you're dead. If it's showing yellow, that means there's no graboids within one space of you, so you can move one space safely. If it's showing green, then there are no graboids within your immediate vicinity, i.e. 2 spaces, so you can liberally move around safely. Check out the gameplay. This is pretty ingenious. Come on, this screams gameplay mechanics that we would have seen back in the day from developers in the late 70s and early 80s that were trying to get around the limitations of the Atari 2600. My hat's off to the programmer. This is too interesting. It's just too cool. Let me know in the comments what you think. You a fan of this style of game? Remember Tremors?